Hello, welcome to my channel. Today I have a special guest star. Her name is Cinnamon.
How you guys doing?
So if you're new to my channel, I do food reviews. I'm always honest and blunt. And before I continue on, you gotta subscribe. Why? Because if you subscribe and you put a comment, hey, I want you to try this product or that product, I'll go and spend my money and get it. I'll try my best, no promises, okay? And I'll review it. And so I'm spending the money. You don't have to spend no money. And it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. But when you subscribe, hit that little bell icon so that way you'll know when I come out with new content. Because I come out with content all the time. I'm always coming out with content. So today, we're going to do this paleo bread. It's also keto, 4 grams of carbs. It's from Base Culture. It's 7 nut and seed bread. Pure paleo ingredients. So, if you're new to paleo, well, I'm sure you know about paleo, otherwise you wouldn't have clicked on this channel, right?
This is my first time ever having it.
It's basically it's ingredients that our ancestors probably ate as cavemen and or people that are still living in the jungle. So they didn't have any grains, they didn't have any white sugar, they didn't have dairy products because they were hunter-gatherers.
That's right.
But they did have eggs. Speaking of eggs, the second, it's water and eggs, almond butter, golden flaxseed meal, arrowroot flour, psyllium husk, almond flour, apple cider vinegar, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, sea salt, sunflower seeds, pecans, hemp hearts, coconut oil, baking soda, and xanthan gum. They didn't have xanthan gum, and they didn't have baking soda. So, is this purely paleo?
And to my ancestors, Yamaway.
What does that mean? I never heard of that. Huh?
I'll tell you.
Oh, it's like secret. So you need to stay tuned more videos because she might tell you what it means on the next one. That's why you need to subscribe. So, you want to get right into it?
Yes, indeed.
So I toasted this in the toaster from frozen. I didn't thaw it off or whatever. And it was expensive. Let me tell you something. This little bread, and it didn't even go all the way up. It went up to here. Okay, this is like a mini loaf. It's like about 1/4 of the size of a loaf of bread. This was $10. And it's like the 1/4 of the size of a regular loaf of bread.
See, for me, it would have stayed in the John Brown store, people. I wouldn't have paid that much for it. I'm just being honest. This tastes like straight up cardboard. I'm sorry.
It's not real bread. I mean, there's not, they're not using like flour and the things that make bread.
Yes.
They're using alternative ingredients.
I see.
I mean, eggs and almond butter, that's not.
And it tastes John Brown awful. Okay? It really does.
I like it. I actually like it a lot. Let me see the pumpkin seeds. Now, if you're used to if you're a bread person and you're used to good bread, you can be like, what is this, cardboard? But I don't eat a lot of bread anyway. And so, but in Germany, I had like black bread and rye bread. And in Germany, a lot of times the bread is more rustic than here in America. And to me, it's like reminiscent of like a old-fashioned, homemade German like black bread or rye bread. But you can definitely tell it has eggs in it. It doesn't taste like pure egg, like I'm eating an egg. But you can tell it has eggs in it. Can you tell?
Yes, I can, because it's like dry on the outside and moist on the inside.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
But I have had gluten-free bread. And even though this is gluten-free, the gluten-free bread I've had in the past is not like keto or paleo. And that gluten-free bread I've had, I don't like. So compare that to gluten-free bread to this, I like this better. It's very chewy though. It takes a while to to swallow. And I think that's probably the psyllium husk. I might have over toasted it. Alright. I like the center, but I don't like the crust. The crust is way too dried out. I see what you're saying when it was dry. See, I was just eating the center part. Yeah, the crust is gross. It's dry. It's completely dried out. I don't like the crust.
And it's very hard, too.
Yeah. Let me see what it looks like frozen. I don't know if I showed it to you already. I forget.
But I'm eating
About the
it
same.
because I don't believe in wasting food. There's too many starving people out there in the world today. So I'm going to eat the whole thing.
I don't always eat the whole thing of my food, but I normally I try to eat everything. Now I can't stand when you like to. My roommate, he was in Qatar, and he said there's a lot of rich people in Qatar. He said you would go to a Pizza Hut,
Excuse
and
me?
they would take like, you alright?
Yeah.
They would take like 2 slices of pizza and leave the rest of the pizza there and leave. Wasteful, really wasteful. He saw that a lot in Qatar, and so like that's something I would not do. Like if I go to Pizza Hut and I get a big old pizza and I can't finish it, I'm not gonna leave more than. Look, if there's 1 slice left, I will take it home with me. But definitely like leave 75% of a pizza and just walk out, and so they can throw it away when you get a doggy bag to go. But yeah, so I totally feel you on that. But this time, I'm gonna waste, because I'll give that to the doggies next door, okay? So, please comment, like, subscribe, and let me know what other foods you want me to try.
And then on a scale from 1 to 10,
Oh, I forgot about that.
I'll give this one a 2. Hey, it gets a 2, that's it. That's it for me.
I like the inside a lot. The inside I give like I give a high score. I give like the inside like an 8. But because of the crust on the side, it drops down to a 7. And then because of the high price, it drops down to like a 6. So I give it a 6 out of 10. Until next time, happy holidays.
And Merry Christmas, and once again to my ancestors, Yamawe.
Bye. Whoosh.